Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, better start lying. Say, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. The police came knock on my door after I made that video. They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud.
I wonder why they put you in jail for fraud. It's almost like you stole money from government funds meant for other people. Anyway, guys, today I found the best clips of benefit freakouts online, and you definitely won't want to miss a single clip.
For me, because I've been on food stamps for the past 15 years, do you realize that I qualified for food stamps because of my income, right? Because I don't have any income. I haven't had income in the past 15 years, and I have been able to have my bills paid, my food paid for, and I'm in Section 8 housing, okay? These are all programs that I'm entitled to because I do not make enough, okay? So tell me why I get this letter in the mail today telling me that I have to freaking show up for 15 hours a week, okay? 15 hours I'm gonna have to take out of my time to go and do what? Some hours? I have to put in some effort so I can get food stamps? Are you kidding me? Like I don't already have enough responsibility. I have things that I do every single day, like my rituals, my daily self-care, okay? That's taken away from myself. How is that right? Why should I have to contribute so that I can receive my $2,700 in food stamps each month? Why should I have to do these things so that I can continue living rent-free? Does that make any sense to you? Is there some way that I can get out of doing this shit? Because it is uncalled for. Absolutely.
This might be a crazy idea, but it's almost as if you don't have an income because you don't work. So the least that this woman could do is show up for 15 hours.
So it's going to be $400 even, card or cash?
EBT.
You said EBT?
EBT. We
don't take EBT here. It's not a store.
Bro. They take EBT everywhere else. Come on now.
Yeah, but this is hair, not food.
Scamming her.
No, we're not scamming, yo. You could try it, yo. It's not.
So now I'm gonna use this everywhere else, but I can't use it here.
Because yo, it's not a food store. Like you can only use you can only buy food with.
Bro, this is rashes.
Okay, yeah, but this is a hair store side. It's not food. You can't.
Do I need snapping her?
I mean, yo, you can do whatever, yo, but like we can't take EBT.
Yeah, Bro, I'm stressed out. You either gonna take the card or what? Like,
sorry, I can't do it, yo.
I'm taking these braids out tonight. I need my bundles done tonight.
I mean, I could try to hook you up, but we can't take EBT, yo.
Alright, bro. Alright.
Hey, yo, come back, yo.
I have no idea why there are even videos like this popping up, because it's always been a known fact that EBT is food stamps, and obviously you don't need to be spending $400 on hair. The fact that you would even think about doing this instead of buying the essentials, aka food, in order to survive is insane.
One thing for sure, two things for certain, I might not get no food stamps, but let me tell you, baby, I don't play when it's time to come to my kids, because they gonna eat all the time. They cut my food stamps, y'all, and I had to spend cash. But baby, don't you ever get it twisted. Don't you ever get it twisted. You feel me?
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a compilation that starts with shocking confession and only gets more unbelievable from there. What begins as someone openly admitting they lied to receive government benefits quickly turns into a series of moments that expose how some people view public assistance. From complaining about minimal work requirements to trying to use an EBT card at a hair store, every clip raises bigger questions about responsibility, accountability, and how these programs are meant to be used.
Because they going to eat all the effing time. Don't play with me. I'ma feed mine. Looking like a whole snack. And I got some oxtails cooking in the bag, you feel me? And my kids want some chicken nuggets, fat and moussa. I spent $441 cash.
Maybe it's a good thing that your food stamps got cut off, because you purely basically just bought junk food. You can see the frozen meals and brownies piling up in her freezer and the pantry. Not only do these things cost more than actual food, but they're definitely not healthy for you either.
Here are 4 reasons on why I will never get a job. Number 1. if I get a job, they will cut off my food stamps. And I'm not gonna fucking risk that shit. How dumb would I be to get a job and then they're either gonna cut my stamps in half or take them away completely? Not gonna happen. Then that means that I have to take out money from my pocket to pay for food. No thanks. Number 2, I am not a morning person. There is no way that you'll see me awake before 11 o'clock. It's just not gonna happen. And that morning traffic is ridiculous. So no, I'd rather be in bed. Third reason why I don't work or I'm not gonna ever work is because then I would have to pay bills. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna work just to pay rent, pay utilities. Not gonna happen. My husband could do all that. No thanks. I'd rather spend my money going out, eating, buying stuff, not paying bills. So what's the point of working if I have to waste it on bills? Just not gonna happen. And the fourth reason is because I am allergic to responsibilities. Every time I try, it's just, no. I break out in hives. Like, I'm literally allergic to it. I just can't do it. So at the end of the day, why waste energy working when the government sends me checks to live my best life?
Alright, so I'm pretty sure this woman is about to have a huge wake-up call, because not only will she not get benefits after they shut down, but if she gets investigated, it's a clear case of fraud.
Ooh, y'all, I'm so hurt. I was just finna get a motherfucking raise on my stamps. Do y'all know how much money I was finna get for November? Them motherfuckers was finna give me $994. Ooh! Boy, it was gonna be a happy motherfucking Thanksgiving around this bitch.
Alright, so I don't know how big this woman's family is, but $1,000 in groceries in a month is way more than enough money to cover the essentials.
This video goes out to all the people that went out and voted for Donald Trump. Especially all you people receiving EBT, Medicaid, food stamps. Y'all voted for Donald Trump, and now, guess what? We gotta go back to work. To qualify for EBT and food stamps, you have to be working 30 hours a week. I got 5 kids. I can't work 30 hours a week. Who's gonna take care of my kids? Y'all done fucked around and found out, now fuck it up for everybody. You mean to tell me I gotta go back to work and I got 5 kids? Who's gonna take care of these 5 kids? I got $72 to last me on this EBT card, and then it's done, and I gotta find a job. So, thanks a lot, and fuck you to anybody that voted for Donald Trump. Shame on you. Now we gotta go back to work. What am I gonna do?
I mean, I'm sorry to break it to you, but 30 hours a week is borderline a part-time job. That really isn't anything crazy, and most Americans work more than 40 hours a week. And it might be a crazy concept for her, but most Americans and people in the world just work. They don't rely on the government to supply them everything in life.
Americans, y'all need to be careful this weekend. Let me explain why. A bunch of people are about to lose EBT. Now, if EBT goes away this weekend, a lot of people have said that they're gonna go raid their local stores and maybe even their neighbors' homes. They're gonna feed their babies one way or another because that's America's responsibility. The taxpayers' responsibility is to take care of them, and if they're not going to do that through EBT, they're going to do that by donating their own stuff. That's the general sentiment. This weekend, we're going to have a ton of Americans that are going to go absolutely ballistic in the streets. What this means for you is, one, you might want to go do your grocery shopping. Unfortunately, I hate to be that guy and like incite panic buying, but you might want to get some stuff. Don't go clear out the shelves, but make sure that you have food for the next week or two until this boils over. Now, if there's mass civil unrest this weekend, government responses are going to be a little bit slow because of, the government shutdown. What this means is we're in a period of very heightened vulnerability, and there's going to be a lot.
All right, guys, the story keeps escalating as we hear more reactions from people upset about reduced benefits and new work expectations. Some argue they shouldn't have to work, while others openly admit they'd rather avoid jobs than lose government assistance. As the clips unfold, it's clear that every decision comes with consequences, and the debate shifts from personal frustration to broader questions about fairness, priorities, and who these benefits are really designed to help.
Of bad actors out there on the streets taking advantage of it. You need to be very, very careful of where you go and when you go if this starts to pop off. If you see that EBT is actually getting canceled, you might want to, stay home for a little bit. It could end up being nothing, but it could end up being the start. All I'm saying is be aware. This is a very dynamic environment, and you need to know what is happening around you. I love you. Pay attention. Be blessed.
So it's an absolute shame that we have to even worry about problems like this, but unfortunately, he is correct. In some areas, crime could definitely become rampant, so I just hope everyone watching is staying safe.
Somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok and I drive a 2024 BMW. They have cut my food stamps from almost $4,000 a month down to $88 a month. They are telling me if I want a review that I have to sell my car. So you're telling me if you were on welfare, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, you can't drive a nice car? They are forcing me to sell my brand new BMW, or I lose almost $4,000 in food stamps. Not only that, they have taken my cash assistance totally away. They are telling me that Section 8 will no longer be paying 95% of my rent, only 10% of my rent. So I will have to pay a little over $400 a month now instead of $60.
Obviously, if you're receiving assistance from the government, that money is not meant to be going to a super expensive brand new vehicle. You can buy an old, reliable, used vehicle instead, and a new BMW is quite literally the opposite of that.
So I'm a low-income girly. I've been on food stamps on and off for the better part of like 6 years. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 20, so I'm 26 now, so I've been on food stamps for about that long. Tell me why. I just got this fucking letter in the mail, and I haven't been on food stamps for about 6 months because I got a new job like 5-6 months ago and I knew I wasn't gonna qualify. Tell me why I got this fucking letter saying that I owe food stamps $2,095. What the fuck? They also don't give any options for like payment plans on here, or they didn't tell me why. They were just like, oh, just pay this balance or it's gonna get taken out of your next year's tax return. Bitch, the fuck? And the letter came from the collection agency, the government collection agency of food stamps. Like, they have their own collection agency. Also, how evil do you have to be to work that job? Like, I just wanna know. Like, most people who have food stamps are not like well off enough to even be paying $2,000. Like, most of them don't have $2,000 in their bank account. I know, I sure as hell don't. Like, since when did food stamps become a loaning service? Since when do I have to pay this shit back? Like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, there's no way.
I'm sorry to break it to her, but the reason why she got the letter is she spent money that wasn't hers. If she put her income as something lower than what she actually made, then it only makes sense that you have to pay that amount back if you lied about it.
Y'all hear me? Because of this government shutdown, they telling me I can't use my EBT in November. I got 7 kids with 7 men. 7! And that's the taxpayer's responsibility, okay? Y'all
It's a crazy idea, but it's not the taxpayer's responsibility if you can go out and work.
I'm still on food stamps. Yes, I make over $100,000 a month and I can show you receipts. And yes, I still swipe a motherfucking food stamp card at Kroger and Walmart for my mother.
All right, guys, this next section takes the conversation beyond individual complaints and into the bigger picture. Warnings about possible unrest, concerns over benefit reductions, and stories involving expensive lifestyles while receiving assistance create a dramatic shift in tone. The focus now turns toward accountability, public trust, and what happens when support programs collide with personal choices, making this one of the most thought-provoking parts of the entire video.
The food. We were fucked up growing up. So if I can still have my food stamp plug that I pay $200 and she give me $400 in food stamps, yes, I'm going to use it, stupid motherfucker. I don't give a how much money I make. I still need to get my $400 a month for my food stamp plug. I'ma still pay half price. Why? Because I'm a young nigga and I come from a rough background.
So there is a difference between being frugal and committing fraud, and this man is doing the latter, obviously. This man has an iced out watch and chain on, making $100K a month, and he can't spend the extra $200 on groceries. And he's just taking away from Americans who actually need it.
Did y'all hear about the lady that committed welfare fraud? So she would go to Walmart every month and purchase 100 cans of soda, and then she would dump the cans in Walmart parking lot and then sell the cans for money. And one day somebody called the police on her. Now, she's been doing this for months and months and months, probably a few years. And someone one day called the cops, and the cops came and said, what are you doing? Like, why are you dumping? She's like, I'm dumping the soda so I can sell the cans. They're like, but it's costing you more money to buy the soda than you'll get back on the cans. And she's like, no, I'm buying them with my food stamps. So she snitched on herself. And these cops said, that's fraud. And she's like, how is that fraud if I'm buying it with my food stamps? So this woman really went to jail and got arrested for food stamp fraud, and she has to pay back like $23,000.
So I don't know what she expected to happen, but obviously she would not only have to pay that back, but obviously she would get in trouble for it too. And it's crazy how people are snitching on themselves as easily as this. But guys, just wait until this insane last clip.
Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, you better start lying. Bitch, lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, or 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application and just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. But you don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
A few moments later.
Y'all, why the fuck the police came knock on my door after I made that video about the food stamp? They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud. I'm currently walking down the streets because bitch, as soon as they released me, bitch, I got the I'm waiting on my mama to pull up in my car and pick me up. I didn't make it to a damn neighborhood down the street from the motherfucking jailhouse. I don't know what the fuck, man. I'm just keep pushing. Like, what the fuck? Like, I cannot believe this happened, y'all. Do not lie. I swear to God, this shit caught up to me so fast. I literally just was talking about this on TikTok the other day. Now look at me. So not only do I owe them $35,000, I'm literally fighting this fucking case. Like, where I'm gonna get the money from, y'all? I was just hungry as fuck. I don't have money to keep buying food. Like, what the fuck?
So if she owes them $35K, then obviously she's been doing this for years now, and that's years of money stolen from people who actually would have needed the food stamps. Anyway,
alright, guys, we've reached the most intense part of the video, where questionable decisions finally catch up with the people making them. From openly bragging about abusing the system to stories ending in fraud investigations, arrests, and massive repayment demands, the consequences become impossible to ignore. These final clips serve as a reminder that every shortcut eventually has a cost, and actions shared publicly can often become the very evidence used against you. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which moment shocked you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.